Hey you guys, welcome back to Channel Claire. I hope that you guys are having a lovely Monday wherever you may be in this crazy ass world, because it is crazy and getting crazier. And one of the craziest things that are happening right now is this case with Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. So, as you know, if you've been following this case at all, we're on a break for this week because the judge is on her conference or something, a judge's conference. Who knew judges have conferences? Now we know. So they're on. She's on her judging conference. We're gonna come back on the 16th, I believe, and hopefully that'll start with the cross examination of Amber, so she can really be fucking grilled, because she got up on this stand in the direct and was acting like she ain't never done no wrong. Amber Heard has never put her hands on anybody. Amber Heard had like nothing. She's a fucking angel. She doesn't even know why she's here. You know, she's acting like she is God's gift to the world. And she's not. She is the furthest thing from that. Okay? And this woman is putting on the performance of a lifetime. She has said that she was never hit. Never. Up on the stand, she was never hit by a man. Up until she was hit by Johnny. But however, I could have sworn there were reports of her father being abusive. Okay, so is that not true, Amber? Or Johnny was the first person to hit you, or your dad was the first person to hit you? Like, what is going on? What is the story? And one thing that I've seen in my perusal, which like really has fucked me up and has like pissed me off, is about Johnny's dog. Okay, so apparently they had two little Yorkie dogs, Pistol and Boo. Apparently, within this whole settlement, Amber got to get both dogs. One of the dogs are Johnny's dogs, all right? Apparently, she gave Johnny's dog, all right, to her father. Her father, who reportedly was doing dog fighting. How cruel is this woman? How cruel is this woman that she's going to give up an innocent little terrier dog to a man who has been reported of having dogs fighting? That shit's illegal. That's animal abuse. Like, you can't have. I don't even understand the appeal of that anyway. For people, you want to sit there and watch a dog scrap at it like you're fucking sick. But Amber is sicker because she gave Johnny's dog to her dad, with whom has been reported of abusing animals and doing dog fights, and has been reportedly abusive to her mom and her. All right. So that just like touches my heart all over again, because it's just like, these are innocent like creatures. They have a soul, they have a spirit. Like, everybody knows that about animals, and that's horrible. And I know Johnny finding that out was terrible for him. It's terrible. Like, that is some fucked up shit. Along with everything else that's fucked up, adding that to a layer and me finding that out, I was just like, this bitch is just, she's disgusting. She's low down. And you know she did that for a reason. Everything Amber does is with intention. She doesn't do anything by just a happen chance. Like, she has a plan. She knows what the fuck she's trying to do and what she's trying to get out of it and what reaction she wants. And I'm sure she wanted a reaction from Johnny on that. So hearing that, I was just like, this woman really, really, really needs to seek some attention and seek some help, because she's not right in the head. But that's not what this is about. This video is about the December 15th incident that I'm like, this woman is so bold and brazen and thinks that she is the smartest person in the room and everybody is fucking stupid. Just dumb. That she thought she would be able to go out and say that this altercation with Johnny, basically beating her to hell and back, okay, happened on December 15th, and then you want to get on a show, James Corden show, the next day, acting like everything is perfectly fine. There's no issues. You look like you had your makeup done, no blemishes, no nothing, not a shadow of anything on your face, nothing at all. She had her hands up on her face, bringing attention to her face, her eyes, her mouth. I'm sure by this point you guys have seen that video. So I'm just like, this is how crazy this woman is. She thought that she could fucking say that this altercation happened with Johnny the day before she went and got on like a nationally syndicated TV show. Bitch, get it together. Get it the fuck together. Get it together. And the thing that really interests me is that in the beginning, you know, when Johnny had was doing his stuff and he had his witnesses coming up, when Amber's team was doing the cross-examinations, every fucking time they had a witness, every single time, they would start off with the fact, trying to make it clear to the jury and the public, trying to make it seem like these people were simply on Johnny's payroll. That's the only reason why they were there. That is the only reason why they would say anything nice and in defense of Johnny, because of money. People aren't that fucking shallow in real life, okay? Maybe, Amber, you are, and your little team of whatever the fuck y'all, I don't even know what to call her teams. Like, they're lawyers, but they're poor at it. Maybe that's what y'all do. But Johnny has people who, like, actually love him. Like Vanessa said, he is loved. He treats people well, which means he has their respect. And they want to defend a man who has been nothing but good for them. Good to them. You know? So many fucking people. However, what I was saying about the whole people on your fucking payroll, how come there are two varying accounts of what the fuck happened in getting Amber's bitch ass together on December 16th? How come there are two stark contrasts of what the fuck was seen on December 16th and getting fucking Amber Heard together? Okay. So we have Samantha McMillan. Samantha McMillan, and I'm sure by now you guys have already heard all this, but we're talking about it anyway because I want to know. Samantha McMillan was Amber Heard's stylist, all right? So Samantha McMillan did a declaration under oath, all that good stuff, and this is what she has to say. I am providing this declaration pursuant to a subpoena. I have firsthand personal knowledge of the matters set forth here within. So none of that hearsay shit. Firsthand personal knowledge of matters set forth herein. And if called upon as a witness, would and could compliantly, I don't know how to say that word, testify thereto. Okay? So basically she's saying, look, y'all, I know what the fuck went down. I was there. I saw it with my own fucking eyes. So she says, I am a freelance stylist represented by the agency of the Wall Group since approximately 2014. I have served as a stylist to Amber Heard, helping her to get ready to appear at major events. So that means you come in, you put the clothes, you pick out different outfits, the shoes, the jewelry, all that good stuff to make your client look their best when they're going to an event. Cool job, cool gig, wish I could do some shit like that. But that is what she does. That means basically when she comes into the room, she's likely getting her makeup done. She's probably not put together, which means she would have knowledge of what Amber looked like prior to getting ready, because that is why Samantha is there, is to get Amber ready. So she continues. On December 16, 2015, I spent much of the day and evening with Amber Heard, preparing for her to appear on the James Corden show. I saw her throughout the day of December 16th in good light, in close range, wearing no makeup. No makeup, all right? So that bullshit, Elaine, which we know is bullshit at this point. God, there are so many fucking TikToks. I don't know if you guys have seen like their little cartoon TikToks with like Isaac and Elaine. It is fucking hilarious. I'm gonna try to find it for the end of this video. It's just, people are so quick and fucking hilarious. I loved it. So close range, no makeup. Just like Isaac said when he saw her. After the whole fucking altercation, he saw her in good light. There was windows and everything. And she's like, Johnny hit me. And he's like, bitch, where? I don't see anything. Looked at her face, checked her out, I didn't see shit. So throughout the day of December 16, 2015, I could I could see clearly that Amber did not have any visible marks, cuts, bruises, or injuries to her face or any other part of her body. She appeared as a guest on the James Corden show that day. After the show, Miss Heard said to me, "Can you believe I just did that show with 2 black eyes?" She's trying to gaslight her damn stylist. I know her stylist was like, "Bitch, I just fucking saw your 2 black eyes where? What are you talking about?" I would have been like, "Are you drunk? Like, were you talking to me? Like, are you talking about a friend? What are you talking about?" This is the manipulation and gaslighting this woman does. She tries to make you doubt what you already fucking know and fucking saw by coming up with some fucking bullshit and saying it confidently and daring you to respond back and say that's not what took place. She's crazy. Throughout the day and at that moment, I later learned that Miss Heard had accused Johnny Depp in court filings in the media of violently abusing her the previous night, December 15th. And this is what this is what I don't fucking get. She thought, I guess because these people are on her payroll and she pays them, I don't know if they sign NDAs or whatnot, but she thought that she could just out and say this utter lie, just a downright dirty old fucking lie, to the world, and that the people who were there weren't going to say anything and were just going to follow the fuck along with it. Like, that's wild. That is wild. As I was leaving Miss Heard's company on December 16th, I overheard Miss Heard say to her friend Raquel, who came to the show with her, "Make sure to get those pictures onto my computer." Plot and planning. They plot and planning back in 2015. They have been doing this shit literally. I honestly think that she picked this man out, and she had every intention of doing exactly what the fuck she did from the very first moment she laid eyes on that man. There's no doubt about it. For you to be doing this shit, talking about some get those pictures on my computer, plotting and planning, it's just nasty. And then for Raquel and her friends to just be going along with it, talk about people on a fucking payroll, okay? I don't even know if you want to talk about people on a payroll. I don't know what the hell Amber thought. Raquel then thought, they're riding on Amber's fucking coattails simply because she's with Johnny. So by association, should we say that they're on Johnny's payroll too? Because he was taking care of them. Y'all want to make it seem like everybody's on fucking Johnny's payroll because he's baller and got it like that. That means every goddamn body, Amber too, was on Johnny's payroll. So they shouldn't be trusted. Their word shouldn't be trusted from the logic that these people are trying to give. Insane. So Raquel was all up in this shit. She needs to be just as well held accountable for this bullshit like Amber. Because Amber has a medical issue. She has a mental fucking issue. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Raquel. I'm not excusing the fact of what Amber did for her medical issue, but we know clearly this girl, she's not all right in the head. She has a lot of screws loose, all right? Raquel, what the fuck is your deal? Simply greed? What did Johnny ever do to you but set you up with your man in a fucking penthouse where you didn't have to do shit? Shit! You were going on trips here and there. What the fuck did he do to you? That's disgusting. That is disgusting. 5 months later, on May 24th, 2016, I interacted closely with Miss Heard in Depp's house in West Hollywood. I went to the house around noon and encountered Amber Heard. Miss Heard was not wearing makeup. There were no visible marks, bruises, cuts, or injuries to her face or any other part of her body. So this is like 3 days after May 24th bullshit. May 21st stuff. And she's saying here, yet again, in another fucking incident, she saw nothing. She saw nothing. She said she saw no visible marks, bruises, cuts, injuries, nothing to her face and or any other part of her body. She came to me at the bottom of the stairs in Mr. Depp's house, gave me a hug, sobbing. After hugging me, she began to yell at Depp's housekeeper, Hilda Vargas. She's fucking nasty. She treats nobody with respect. You would think the people who are taking care of your home, taking care of you, you would treat them with the utmost respect. Because they're making sure you're fucking good, but she does not have that decency. She does not have that decency. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. So it comes to the other stark contrast, okay? The completely other. We heard what Samantha McMillan had to say. The stylist, she saw nothing on Amber. Not a goddamn thing on 2 occasions where reportedly, allegedly, Amber was brutally abused by Johnny. Nothing. All right? So we're going to go to Miss Melanie Iglesias, who is Amber's makeup artist. All right? These dumb bitches. Now, I mean, Melanie, okay. Melanie, you're fucking dumb. You're dumb. And if anybody being on anybody's fucking payroll, it has to be you. Because the stylist who was there at the same fucking time you were getting Amber together on the same goddamn day says she saw nothing. But this is what you say, Melanie. Her statement reads, "When I saw Amber, I immediately noticed she had a split lip and bruise near her eye." I've seen the picture. Where? Amber, her goddamn self, even sat up there and was like, "Oh, the lighting's weird. You can't really see it." I saw nothing. So apparently Melanie Iglesias saw this. Busted lip. Split lip. Which we all know is her picking at her lip, biting her lip. We've seen her do it in fucking court because it's like an anxious anxiety like type of tick thing. I also saw that there was a chunk of hair missing from her head. Amber told me that Johnny had tried to suffocate her. Bitch! That doesn't even... Imagine Johnny taking a pillow or something and just pressing it down on Amber's face. Does that even sound right to you? The lengths that this woman has gone to make this man sound like the biggest monster on earth. The R word with the bottle, suffocating her, kicking her in the back. Like, these are like low, horrible fucking things that she is lying on this man about. She couldn't keep it above board like he just hit me. No, she had to go low down, gutter, dirty shit with it. Like the worst of the worst. Like, you're literally calling this man a rapist. You're calling Johnny Depp a rapist. Like, you're disgusting. And to lie about something, you're going to fucking hell. You're going to hell, Amber. You're going to fucking hell. And Melanie, you may be close behind her because this is foolishness. How does the stylist say that she saw nothing on Amber, but this is what you try to say? I also saw there was a chunk of hair missing from her head. Amber told me that Johnny had tried to suffocate her. She also said in court, "I tried to conceal some of the bruises, foundation, you know, a full face of makeup." One thing I do remember very clearly is although Amber's signature lip is a red lip, so it's not uncommon for her to have a red lip, I remember having a discussion that day that we had no other choice but to do a bright red lip. Bitch. If any... So that's what you're testifying, Melanie. That Amber had a busted lip, chunks of hair missing from her, and that you had to cake on makeup on her face for her to get up on that stage for James Corden. Liar! Payrolled fucking liar. Her little red lipstick little story is the same thing that fucking Amber said. So they fucking convoluted, collaborated on their statements and said the same fucking thing. All fucking lies. Because you know why? Because you know why it's a fucking lie? Because Amber saw a nurse on December fucking 17th. Let's find what the nurse has to say. Amber saw a goddamn nurse. This is what the nurse has to say when she saw her December 17th.
It says here that the client had visible bright red blood appearing at center of lower lip.
Center of lower lip. Right here.
Yes.
Right here, where we have seen Amber fucking chewing and biting at and shit in court.
Other than the blood on Miss Hart's lip, do you recall seeing any other injuries to her on that date?
I don't recall other than what I state.
No.
Do you recall examining Miss Hart's lip at all?
I don't think I examined it other than a visual.
Because it wasn't necessary.
Examination. I didn't physically examine her lip.
The note says here, client also stated her head is bruised and that she lost clumps of hair in
Lost clumps of hair.
RN briefly looked at client's scalp, but was unable to visualize hematomas client.
So the nurse looked at her fucking scalp. The nurse looked at her
Is that what you
scalp.
wrote in your note?
Looked at her scalp and saw nothing. Saw nothing. Let me play this again, because I'm fucking talking.
I don't recall other than what I state.
Do you recall examining Miss Heard's lip at all?
I don't think I examined it other than a visual examination. I didn't.
All these nurses, all these medical staff, all these people who would have reported the fucking abuse if they would have fucking saw it. They are literally, like, they have to. That's part of their job. They can, like, I feel like they can lose their shit, their license, especially their integrity. They have to report that shit. Do you not think if a doctor or fucking nurse saw Amber fucking pummeled, black eyes, with hair pulled out, that they're not going to report that shit and or make her go to the ER and or hospital and or actually do another fucking step other than a visualization and put band-aids on, clean off wounds, any of that shit, and that would have been noted down, but nothing. She said she did a visual check of Amber's fucking lip, probably because she's seen that mark before, because that's what Amber does when she gets, like, anxious or whatever, nervous or whatever. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. So the only fucking person who is saying that they saw some shit on Amber Heard is this Melanie Iglesias lady, who is Amber Heard's makeup artist, who is paid by Amber Heard. Payroll bitch. That's a payroll bitch for you. They wanted to make it seem like all the bodyguards were on the payroll. They wanted to make it seem like the police officers responding were on the fucking payroll of Johnny. Come on. But you have this shit right here. We have a nurse and we have the stylist saying there was nothing on this woman. Nothing. Nothing at all.
I didn't physically examine her lip.
The note says here, client also stated her head is bruised and that she lost clumps of hair in altercation. RN briefly looked at client's scalp, but was unable to visualize hematomas client had described. Is that what you wrote in your note?
Yup.
Yes.
If you had observed the bruises or hematomas that Ms. Heard had described, would that have been reflected in your note?
Yup.
Would assume, but again, I'm not trained in looking for those types of injuries, which is why my note continues that I encourage her to be seen by a professional that is trained to do so.
She insisted, okay, you're having these situations, I don't see shit, but go see a fucking doctor. Go see somebody about it. Do you think Amber did that shit? Did we get a report? No. And she sent these fucking pictures. Let me fucking find that. This is the picture of her hair pulled out that she wanted to provide. This shit. This woman is so sad, okay? This is Johnny pulled her by the hair. Pulled her by the hair all over the place. Bitch should be bald. This is what came about her head. And look at her finger pointing to it like that. How much more staged can we get, y'all? That looks like hair that she fucking grabbed off the bottom of her hair and just started clipping some shards. You would see root. You would see all, like this. What logical sense does this make? And then this is her picture. Bitch, that looks like you bit your fucking lip. Where is the two black eyes? Where is it? Where is the bruise at the temple? Where the fuck is it? Where is it? I'm like going crazy. This is where it was supposed to have been pulled out of your scalp. So you're saying that this hair right here was pulled out of your scalp right here. Bitch, do better. Do fucking better. That is irritation from hair dye. Do fucking better. You lying ass. I cannot wait for this court case to start back, because this ain't a little break and vacation for you, honey. This ain't this. Your day is coming, and it's coming hard, and it's coming fucking fast, and we have the world who can't wait to see you grilled and demolished on the stand. And I want to see you show us Amber, honey. Show us Amber when she's backed up against the wall. Show us Amber from that deposition when you had all that fucking attitude and shit, talking about my name is still, it's still misheard. But if I was that lawyer, I'd be like, bitch, okay, Miss Turd. Okay, Miss Turd. I'm sorry. Actually, I meant Miss Turd. Oh, I would have been like, oh, Miss Turd. Oh, so sorry, Miss Heard. Yeah, that's what I would have fucking done, because you are disgusting. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Absolutely nothing. It's crazy. This is fucking Amber Wade open on the James Corden show doing the little picture. Her mouth is wide the fuck open, as big as it can be. She can't fucking close it. Always fucking talking, lies, spewing the fuck out of it. How are you gonna do this with a busted lip? Please tell me. Without it splitting open. Where are the black eyes? This is up close and personal. Where are the black eyes? I don't see a shadow. I don't see I don't see a guy. Where is the bruise? And you're supposed to have talent on makeup. I know what the fuck caked up makeup looks like. And you're a movie star? You're not going to go and get your makeup caked on like that, okay? Because you want to look like, oh, I'm fresh as a daisy. I woke up like this. Like, I'm so beautiful. My skin's so luxurious. You want that little dewy glow? No. No. Absolutely not. I don't believe any of this shit. You lying fucking bitch. You lying bitch. And she actually texted Lily Rose on the 19th. So this happened on the 16th when she went on James Corden. This situation happened on the 15th, the alleged altercation. So 5 days after, you're texting Lily Rose talking about some, am I going to see you before you leave? Lily Rose says, I hope so. I have to get some last minute Xmas gifts tomorrow. Would you like to come with me? So you were about to go Christmas shopping with Lily Rose. But you had two black eyes, a busted lip, hair pulled out your fucking head, and all that's going to be gone in 5 days for you to be presentable to go and do some Christmas shopping with your husband's daughter without getting any questions, because you so wanted to keep it away from them. You didn't want them to hear and know about all that shit. You were trying to protect them from that shit. Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. And Melanie Iglesias, you should be sitting at home feeling ashamed of yourself, because just like Raquel, just like Io, just like Josh Drew, all y'all should be sitting at home feeling ashamed and very scared. Because once this shit comes out and the ruling is that Johnny fucking wins this shit, what the fuck else are y'all gonna do? Because everybody is gonna, what other job are y'all gonna do? Everyone's gonna know you're a fucking liar. We know it already now, but it's gonna be confirmed in court that you're a fucking liar. What are you going to do? Because Amber ain't got no money, so you can't live off of her no more. She's not with Johnny, so you can't live off him no more. What the fuck you gonna do? Nobody gonna want to work with you. And Raquel, your fucking jewelry looks like shit. The jewelry I make, I feel like looks better than her crap. I'm biased, obviously, but come on, girl. There's no fucking originality. There's nothing. There's nothing. Do better. You were sitting up in that fucking penthouse living rent fucking free, and you couldn't come up with some better fucking jewelry. Y'all in there doing drugs, drinking wine, not doing a goddamn thing to better yourself, living off of Johnny, conspiring, plotting, and planning to ruin this man's life. Just evil people. Evil fucking people. Evil. It's crazy. And like, Lord, this too. This is what, like, every fucking thing she says that Johnny has done to her, she has done to him. This bitch on their fucking honeymoon. I've talked about this shit, but these pictures are better. On her fucking honeymoon, she says, In August of 2015, Johnny and I traveled to Southeast Asia. Oh my God, I can't speak. Traveled to Southeast Asia while on the Eastern Oriental train. Johnny picked a fight with me. That doesn't even sound like this man is over 50 years old. He's not gonna fucking pick a fight with you. That's the shit that you do, Amber. Just like when he would try to go out to his shows for his rehearsals and shit, and you were making him fucking late, picking fights before he's about to go out the goddamn door. That's what you do, Amber. Johnny's not picking no goddamn fight with you. And started hitting and pushing me against a wall. You're on a fucking train, Amber. You really don't think somebody would have heard this shit and came running, grasping my throat and holding me there. I remember being afraid that Johnny might not know when to stop and that he might kill me. She's so fucking dramatic. No, bitch, you almost killed him. And drove him to the point of him wanting to kill himself. And these are the pictures from the Orient. This is Amber. They have the crew and we have Johnny. As you can see, that is a bruise by his eye. The picture is not greatest quality, but you can still see that that is a bruise by his eye. So imagine how that looked in real life. Just imagine. And this bitch is in the middle thinking that she's hot shit. Then we have this one. Yet again, Amber in the middle thinking she's hot shit. And again, what is that swelling? Is that a bruise right under them glasses? Here, it looks like that night it may have just happened, and then here it looks like it's swollen up underneath them glasses. You can even see the glasses are kind of little, they're kind of slanted, crooked, because of the swelling that's going on underneath this eye right here. You can see it right here. Literal. These aren't even the best quality pictures, and you can fucking see that shit. And this is even better. Look at this cheek, and look at this cheek. Clear swelling. Look at his glasses. This side is up more because there's swelling right there. Yet you wanted to say Johnny fucking strangled you with a shirt and you and holding you up against the wall. This is what I'm talking about with this bitch. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable that a person could literally do the worst things to a person, beat them. Because Amber beat him. She did. The bruises and stuff that we've seen on Johnny, she was putting her hands on him. This wasn't no little light slap. No, she was punching him. She was hitting him. Like, imagine someone fucking hitting you like that. She was doing that. I can't even imagine raising my fucking fist to someone and just unless I am in literal fear for my fucking life, I don't have any reason why I would feel like I need to whole ass go and punch somebody with all the force of my fucking hand and do some shit like that to somebody. And they always want to make it seem like Johnny, he's the man, he's the bigger one, this, that, and another. Amber's so fragile and slight. If he whole ass punched you in the eye repeatedly like this, and I'm doing this for a fact, if he whole ass fucking did this to Amber over and over again like that, like she tried to say in her fucking testimonies, imagine how her fucking face would look. Since Johnny's so much bigger, because he's a man and you're so much stronger, and that's what y'all want to do. Why are your pictures not reflecting that? We have seen the pictures of Rihanna. We have seen the pictures online that actual victims of domestic violence have shared to show what actual black eyes, what actual busted lips, what actual broken noses look like. Bitch, you don't look nothing like that. You look like you went to the fucking med spa, got some fucking Botox, and your shit is trying to heal up. That's what your shit looks like. You're disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself, Amber, and you're not getting away with this. You're not getting away with this. And I know come next week, you think that crowd is big now out there for Johnny? Oh my God, it's beautiful. The cheering, the gifts. He just looks so happy seeing everybody out there. You think the booing and shit is bad now? Wait till you get on that fucking cross, bitch. You think this shit online is bad now? Wait till you get on that fucking cross, bitch. When you get on that fucking cross, bitch. Wait till you Your PR team can fucking try all they want to do shady shit behind the scenes to try to fuck up streams and try to fuck up audios and everything the fuck else, do whatever sneaky shit y'all are doing IT wise behind the scenes, because we ain't had no other fucking issues watching Johnny up there and getting his testimony, all his fucking witnesses. But as soon as Amber gets up on the stand, all these fucking technical issues. It don't fucking matter. The truth's going to get out there no matter how hard you guys try to stifle it, manipulate it, cut it up, take it out of fucking context. No, bitch. The truth is going to get out there and you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Your time is done. You will never do another movie in this fucking industry. The only other movie that you're going to do is that type of movie. And you know what the fuck I'm talking about. I saw somebody said that Amber would probably make a quick mill if she made a goddamn OF. And I think that she would, because people are crazy out there like that. But other than that, I don't know what other fucking work you could get, Amber. And imagine how fucking low and how embarrassing that would be to have to go that route to support yourself after being with Johnny Depp and being a movie star and this, that, and other. And I have no, I don't want to say I have no issues with OF. I have no issues with S workers. I don't have any issue. Do what the fuck you gotta do to get your bag. Ain't none of my goddamn business. If I could do it, hell, I don't have an issue with any of that. But for Amber to be living the way that she was living, she had Johnny the fucking Depp giving her the world at her feet, named a fucking beach after her bitch ass, had her fucking family all in the penthouses, paying for her daddy, paying for her mama and daddy texting how much they love Amber, love Johnny. So sorry that, this has happened. Can you guys talk? Her mom was like, I don't want to be a part of this plan. I don't play that game. It's disgusting. It is disgusting on all levels, and Karma is a real fucking bitch. Karma has been working for 6+ years. Sometimes the longer it takes, the worse that shit is, because it's a fucking rap, girl. It's a rap. Oh, okay. Somebody tweeted like 3 hours ago, Mima Diaries, only shady people work with shady people. Fuck yes. Amber is shady as fuck, and she found the lawyers for her and team for her, because they're shady, bitch. Like, they're slimy fucking sneaky snakes. They don't play by no type of rule book. So it says Amber Heard's new PR guy, David Shane, forced himself on a woman. That's who you want to align yourself with, Amber. Someone who forces himself on women. Yet, you're such an advocate for women's rights. You don't believe a woman can do any wrong, yet you hired someone who forces himself on women. What sense does that make? People are coming out with testimonies. They submitted anonymously to House and Habit on IG. The first one says, first date, dinner at Mr. Chow, where I remember him drinking heavily and getting drunk. But Johnny was such the drunk and druggy. They talked about that for 2 fucking weeks, Johnny being drunk all the fucking time, but could only give photos of him sleeping and taking naps, being completely innocent and not in any fucking threatening way. And she proceeds and said he was kind of annoying in the span of those 2 hours. He seemed to stress how he only traveled by personal driver. Talked about himself a lot too. So this is a guy, them guys who think just because they got this type of job and they got a little bit of cash, that the world has to just open up for them and that all the women want them and they can do whatever the fuck they want and say whatever the fuck they want because they got some cash. No. Well, I took you to Nobu. Wow. She told me this on the second date. He was noticeably rushing through their dinner, drinking just as heavily, but appeared more agitated and seemed to be in a hurry. After dinner, okay, so this is a person reporting on behalf of somebody else, it seems like. So after dinner, when she agreed to go back to his condo in West Hollywood, he became instantly aggressive towards her and initiating sex. So he was trying to rush through the dinner. He didn't even want to have a meal. didn't want to do shit, rushing through dinner, rushing, drinking, because all he really wants, because he thinks that he is owed it, because he probably paid for this meal, all he wants is the. But that's the type of guy that Amber Heard has decided to fucking hire. It continues. Aggressive towards her, initiating sex, insinuating she owed it to him. Right? I didn't even read that part. And that's exactly what exactly. Because of these 2 luxurious dinners he paid for. Like, I don't owe you a goddamn thing. I'm so sick of these men thinking just because they spend a little bit of fucking money on you, that means that they have the rights to your fucking treasures. No. No, I'm sure if she wanted to, she could have gone out to fucking Nobu if she wanted to. And nobody told you to take her goddamn Nobu. You were just doing that to try to impress her and show off how much money you had. You didn't have to go to Nobu. And then expect for somebody to want to touch all up on you after you're acting like that, like it's owed to you. Why would what would be attractive in that in any type of way? Like, what the fuck? That sounds like a transactional type of thing. If that's the fucking shit you want to do, go get an escort. Go get an escort who's going to give you that company. You can have your little fucking dinner and go right to a hotel room and go on about your fucking business. Do that. Since spending money means that you initially are owed sexual relations. These type of men are gross. And this is who Amber Heard has hired. She said at one point while they were sitting on his couch, he even grabbed her head and pushed it forcefully down into her lap. Ew! Like, trying to make it. That is so fucking nasty. And I know she did not even fucking know this man. That is so goddamn nasty. For you to grab someone's head and, like, forcibly push it down for you. This man is disgusting. And we have seen how he sits up in court with his bald, shiny fucking head up in court. You can't fucking miss his ass. Sitting up there on his phone. Had to be told 3 times to put his fucking phone away. Trying to intimidate court photographers. This just adds to it. This is the type of people that Amber wants to deal with. Elaine, Rottenborn. This is the type of people she aligns herself with. Disgusting. When she resisted, he got mad and told her he would just call her a fucking Uber. Yeah, you need an escort. You need to go to an escort fucking service. You think you got all this goddamn money, you taking people to fucking Nobu. Go get a fucking escort if that's what the fuck you want. Because clearly you don't want any type of other conversation, relationship. All you want is sex. So go get you an escort. They will do that for you just fine. And take your money and be happy about it and be fucking gone. Disgusting. You're disgusting. Don't come into women who want to actually think that they're going on a date, trying to have a connection and shit, and because you want to go out to fucking dinner and spend money at this stupidly expensive restaurant, that all of a sudden her body is owed to you. And then not even you try to like you could have like tried to do something to try to maybe see if she's attracted to you, actually try to put in some work, entice. Nothing. You wanted to put your hands on somebody and take your hand and forcibly. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. Yet this woman sat up in court and called Johnny pretty much an A-word. But this is the person that you have on your team. Disgusting. Wow. The incident spooked her enough that she posted an alert about him on a Facebook group she belonged to at the time, dedicated to sharing online dating experiences with other single women in the area. So she wanted other women in the area. It bothered her that much that she felt like it was her duty to, and it was like, she felt like it was her duty to share with other women, not to be warned about this man so that they weren't in another situation like she was and have to experience that shit. That affected her. That's sexual assault. I wish somebody would take my head and try to push it down into their goddamn nasty ass, stinking ass, musty ass crotch. Nasty fuck. Excuse my language. Ugh. Disgusting. She also alerted the app she met him on. She She took measures. These are measures in which Amber Heard never fucking took. And she was brutally abused. Amber didn't take no time to report shit, warn nobody. But this woman who was affected by Amber's PR guy with whom she hired with and is paying with her money, or Elon's money, is doing this to women, and he had to be reported because he don't know how to behave himself. Sending a message warning about him as an active member potentially putting other women at risk. Yeah, Miss Women's Advocate. Your man that you have as a PR team is putting other women at risk. Wow. Wow. Apparently, this is one of the main reasons this woman ended up moving out of LA. So this really affected her. A last straw for her. As a young single woman jaded by this experience with online dating, by January she packed her things and moved out of the city. But a year later, he decided to reach out again. Disgusting. The fuck are you doing a year later? Reaching out to somebody that you said, I'll just call you a fucking Uber. What, you really thought you were going to try that again? That her mind was going to change after that? That's the type of... These people think that they are God's gift to the world. They can just do and say whatever the fuck they want, and people are just going to fall in line with it. Like, that's not... Anyway. I digress. These people are liars. They're cheats. They don't play by the rules. They're the worst kind of liars. And I don't think that they're even going to learn their lesson. Even at the end of all of this is done, they're still going to blame Johnny and say that this is all Johnny's fault. And because Johnny decided to go along with this, that's the only reason why they're in this situation, forgetting the fact that it started with Amber. You should have took your $7 fucking million and shut your goddamn mouth. But of course, you wanted to become this women's right advocate, this human rights advocate, thinking you're goddamn Angelina Jolie and are nowhere near her body of work, nowhere near her philanthropy. You fucking... She just wants to be like other fucking people. She just wants to take traits of other people and implement them into her own personality. That is her mental illness. That is her mental illness. They are horrible, horrible, horrible people. Elaine, Rottenborn, goddamn, this David Shane dude, the PR guy, Eve Barlow. I slightly feel bad for her because she's fucking delusional and is hoping for whatever the fuck she's hoping for. And Amber, Raquel, Io, Whitney, Melanie Iglesias, all these fucking people involved in this conspiracy, Elon, all these fucking people involved in this conspiracy against Johnny, y'all are going down. You're going the fuck down. Anyway, closing on a bright note, on a cheerier note, I did find that TikTok I was talking about, the cartoon TikTok with Isaac, with whom we know and with whom we love, a great friend of Johnny. I just thought it was fucking hilarious. It was done by Petty Parrot. I guess they may have done the animation, which is just spot fucking on. It's hilarious. People are so quick. They're funny as fuck, creative. I love TikTok for this exact reason, because you never know. When you go on there, you never know what you're going to get. I might do a video on, like, funny TikToks on Johnny, in this case and whatnot, because Johnny himself says you have to find some humor in this, because it's laughable what these people are doing. He's laughed in court, outright laughed in court at the ridiculous nonsense these people have been saying. But here's the TikTok. Okay, so that's Isaac.
Now, you know that Ms. Heard was...
Excuse me. I didn't hear the beginning of what you started saying.
I said, let's start with the makeup.
Look at Elaine! Looking like the Crypt Keeper. Look how they did Elaine. Oh my fucking god. If she wasn't such a bitch, I'd feel bad. But baby... I can't.
Okay.
Look at her mouth.
Are you familiar with Amica cream?
Amica cream, bitch. Can't even say the shit right, and you in court. Didn't even say the shit right.
Is it
Amica?
Isaac said, what is it?
Amica?
Yes.
No.
And you don't know whether
Look
she
at
had applied
Elaine.
Amica cream, correct?
Oh, God.
And
I didn't even know what.
Look at Amber looking like her shit don't stink. She got a... You know they did her nose. Oh, my God. The pettiness. I love it. I fucking love it. And you know if Amber saw this shit, she would be seething. Fucking seething. Look how they did Amber. Holy shit, with her shit ain't stank nose. Oh my God.
The cream is.
Look at Johnny.
do you know whether she had applied any Amica cream that morning?
Bitch,
to her
no.
face?
No.
In any of those 3.5 years, do you know whether Amber had any Amica cream on that day?
The crazy thing is they're using the audio from like this shit actually took place.
No.
I can't. I'm so sorry. They made Elaine look fucking awful. Holy shit. The mouth gets
Do
me.
you know whether she was wearing any Amica cream?
Right, because she asked it like 50 fucking times. Ain't even saying the shit right. And Johnny did laugh.
Sir, if you could just answer
I'm
this
sorry.
question.
I'm totally sorry.
Thank you,
Sorry.
sir.
That, no.
He said, sorry. That, no. Amber and Elaine and that looked a fucking mess. But I just got a kick out of that. People are so funny. But yeah, you guys, it's Monday. I'm very much looking forward to next week to get this thing started again. To have Johnny have some truth out there. We have the story. The public opinion is there. You know, Amber Heard as a psychopath is currently still trending. About 24.3k tweets because she is indeed a psychopath, amongst other things. She needs to be put away. I will say that every goddamn fucking day. I am concerned for her daughter. I, at this point, would rather have Elon and Grimes have the daughter because, oh my God, Amber is nowhere, like, there's not a maternal instinct in her body. You know goddamn well. Yeah. That whole thing with the PR guy, though. Birds of a feather will flock together. And even if they are shitty, they are going to flock the fuck together. She found the perfect team for her ass because nobody else respectable would want to work with her. Because they knew, looking at that evidence, bitch, what is this? What the fuck is this? But that's it for today, you guys. I hope that you all have a lovely rest of your evening wherever you may be in this world. Think about liking, think about subscribing. If not, I completely understand. But I'll catch you guys in another video. Ta-ta.